I'm Kate Foster, president of the University of Maine at Farmington, the person who 4 years ago stepped into the very big and hard-to-fill shoes of Theo Kalikow. I have the honor of playing the role of MC for today's joyous dedication ceremony. Welcome all from near and far, and thank you for being here. Universities have a regular annual rhythm. Matriculation, exams, winter break, spring break, more exams, commencement, repeat. Far less frequently does a university dedicate a building, the rare event that brings us together today. Even rarer, and I speak with no little awe, even rarer is a person serving as a president for 18 years at the same university, a feat accomplished by our honoree. Rarest of all, I should say, is a bustling town agreeing to close 2 streets, one a major route into and out of town, at 4 p.m. on a weekday. Thank you, Town of Farmington, and Town Manager Richard Davis, who is somewhere here, for making that unusual decision. It's sure to be a thankless one, except from us. In a moment, I will introduce our speakers. First, though, let me acknowledge the presence of many special guests here today, people with an important connection to the building, this community, and our honoree. With us today, the Honorable Janet Mills, Maine Attorney General, and Paul Mills, lawyer and historian, both Town of Farmington residents who significantly grew up in the Mills House, which stood at the corner of, well, it stood right here at the corner of Lincoln and High Streets, where the Education Center stands today, and we should thank them, therefore, for the property. Also with us today, and also a son of Farmington, is Chandler Woodcock, Maine Commissioner of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife, and I must say, an alumnus of the University of Maine at Farmington. Thank you also to Ron Cantor, President of SMCC, and to Jason Airy, Becky Conrad, Ruth Jackson, and Patricia Kelly from York County Community College, Maine College of Art, Colby College, and the University of New England, respectively, for representing your institutions and higher education more generally. We are delighted also to bring back Alan Cunaholm and Susan Ransom from PDT Architects, designers of the Education Center. Also here are members of the Education Matters campaign. This is the group that helped raise the money. Peter Doran, Lou Height, and Bill Berry, joined also by Mary Sylvester, then UMF Director of Development, who guided the committee in its work. We are honored, too, by the presence of Owen Wells and Craig Danikas from the Lieber Foundation, one of many corporate and foundation supporters of the Education Center. And also here, some from quite a distance, are current and former members of the Farmington community, the UMF Board of Visitors, the UMF Alumni Council, and UMF students, faculty, and staff, including, I am pleased to acknowledge, Ted Emery and Moira Wallahan. Of which there are legions. Our program today includes greetings, reflections, and sentiments. To avoid continual interruptions, let me introduce all of our speakers now before setting in motion the ceremony program. We will begin with the Honorable Paul R. LePage, Governor, who will bring greetings from the state of Maine. He will be followed by University of Maine System Chancellor James H. Page, who will bring greetings on behalf of the UMS Board of Trustees and the broader UMS community, some number of whom are here today. We will hear then from Valerie Huebner, member of the UMF Board of Visitors and longtime counsel to President Kalikow, among many other positions at UMF. She will be followed by Catherine Yardley, Associate Provost at UMF and Dean of the College of Education, Health, and Rehabilitation, which inhabits the Education Center. Following these remarks, we will hear sentiments from Carleen Tremblay, representative for U.S. Senator Susan Collins, Ben Tucker, representative for U.S. Senator Angus King, Pam Trimward, representative for Congresswoman Shelley Pingree, and Samantha Warren, representative for Congressman Bruce Poliquin. Then, and only then, we will formally dedicate the Kalikow Education Center, after which we will hear from our honoree, Theodora J. Kalikow. And I will then return very briefly to the podium for one final thought and an invitation. Let us begin. Governor LePage.
Thank you. It's a real pleasure to be here today. I will say, though, President Foster, the only thing I remember about the whole process of college was spring break. Referencing your remarks about dedicating and renaming a building, it's quite an honor, and it's an honor to be here, to be here on this rare occasion at the university where it's named, the University of Maine, which is part of our great state. It has a great history. I'm sorry. Thank you, you idiots. Out back there on the side. Welcome.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure today to represent the University of Maine System Board of Trustees and bring greetings to this great momentous occasion.